When I think back on all the fears when I was pregnant, all of them dismissed except for one. The only test the state mandated was genetic. Looking for that extra chromosome.
Hello, and welcome to the If We Knew Then podcast. I'm Stephen Sachs, and this isn't your typical episode, but I believe it's a really important one. This is a solo episode, and I'm on location. I'm in the airport. I'm making an unscheduled, last-minute trip back to Louisiana. My mother isn't doing well, and I'm going there to see her for one last time and support my dad. Life events like this really make you think. Really make you aware of the importance of experiencing every moment of your life. Being present for as many moments in your life as you can, because everything is fleeting. Not just life, but all stages of life. With what's going on in the Middle East and all those horrific images and stories I see on social media, it's made me a bit melancholy, but also appreciative. I know how unique this moment is in my life, just like every moment in my life has been and will be. And I want to truly experience now, Liam as a 13-year-old and Sophia as a 16-year-old and Lori and I in the roles we're playing right now in this moment, and our relationship, because it all changes. When I look back and I can question all I want about if I really took the time to experience the moments when the kids were young and Lori and I were younger in different stages of our relationship and of being parents. But that really doesn't do me any good, and to be truthful, that's not living in the moment either. All I can do is be the person I want to be right now. And I can take this moment right now. Tell my kids I love them. Tell my wife I love her. And hold my family. I've always heard that life can change on a dime, but really, as we all know, life is always changing. And I want to embrace change. I want to look forward to it and be excited for the adventure ahead. But I am going to make it a point to even more intensely, more dramatically indulge in each moment of my life. Because, in combination of my mother's life coming to an end and also what's happening in the world, I have been a bit emotional, which is good. Feeling emotion. Dropping the kids off at school gets hard. I drop them off and I say, why can't they just stay home with us? Why did summer end? Why can't it just be summer? Do we have to go to school today? These are the questions I'm having as a parent when I see all the pain in the world. And they're really kind of the same questions I asked when I was a child. I don't know. Was I seeing the world differently, I guess, as a child? I would always say, why do I have to go to school? Why is summer over? Why can't I just be with my family? I guess when you really innocently think about life and maybe put some of your lesser responsibilities to the side, what it all comes down to is just being with the ones you love, enjoying them, enjoying all the time you can with them. And like I said, I've been emotional lately, but it's brought me to these thoughts. I'm trying to understand life and think about the beauty of life. But I guess if I really thought about life all the time, like what it really means, I just would be crying all the time. Crying from joy because of what a wonderful gift life is, and also crying from sadness because time never stands still. And I think about this video that's been going around on social media lately, the one that talks about what things will be like in 100 years from now. you know, is 21, 23, and most, if not all, the adults on the planet right now won't be here anymore. The homes that we work so hard to get will be someone else's home. All your possessions, all your clothes, all your jewelry, all your objects that you collected will be someone's secondhand stuff. You know, the car that you're driving and you love and you keep clean or you don't, you know, it will be long gone in a junkyard. In 100 years, no one really will remember you. I mean, how many of us know about our great-grandparents? I mean, it'll just be a story or two that's been passed down. Just that one snippet of your life that you're remembered for, if you're lucky. So we have to live life for ourselves and for our loved ones today. Today. I mean, we're also lucky to even be here, to be able to experience anything, to be conscious. So be grateful. And use that gratefulness to live more fully. I will. I'm going to advocate more fully. I'm going to love more fully. So like I said, this isn't our typical episode, but I didn't want such an emotional week to go by without sharing with you these things I'm feeling. And I'm appreciative of this community. I know it might come across as sadness, but it's just life. Because, like I said, when you really think about life, we can shed sad tears and happy tears. Because life is all of that. It's all the emotions. And that's what makes it so special. Feeling. So join me in making the most of each moment more often. And thinking deeply about each moment more often. And holding our loved ones close more often, and spreading as much love as we can while we're here. Please follow us on Twitter at If We Knew Then Pod, and you can drop us a line on our Facebook page at If We Knew Then Pod, or visit our website, ifweknewthen.com, to send us an email with questions and comments. And you can join our mailing list there and get alerts of future podcast episodes. All these links will be added to this episode's show notes. Thank you again, and we look forward to you joining us on the next episode of If We Knew Then.